Abusua ye makwa abastronko so eba POG Media so ene yere mbekọ highway ne so highway ne de ensem bebre wo so aye nso ya agepene se ye be me abadwafo no ahude ekọ ene de eba na den na ekọ so ewo highway ne so eye Matthew Opoku Prempa ye fene NAPO ena isi ano osu fre Ghana for ohia Ghana for empire ba o chese finally no a confess o chese ono ena okun J.Kuma isi ano o hye NAPO ne so te chese o chese J.Kuma ne saman hantina de a chese enye asem keto akra na NAPO onhu de onye no ho si ano ohia Ghana for empire Kevin Taylor aba drop hot secret a enye asem keto akra busua ye be pese ye be me abedwafo no be me akona ya kwakotie ensem a course na J.Kuma wuo no eya asisi ano NAPO abe confess o chese J.Kuma ne saman hantino abusua na ansa na ebe kono owo ensem kan bi afahye your comment section like na share ma afofro so ensa into me enkabi madam
on say sia no so ate de bia odwene J.Kuma wuo hu de bia J.Kuma wuo ne dada ehunahuna no inti oni peace of mind yebusa no did you kill J.Kuma or ma answer so okay James say did you kill J.Kuma enya me amaka say no ebe sin the NAPO cannot say no or yes why so on the same way am the JB dankwa. If you ask NAPO today, did you kill J.Kuma? On to me my answer. Una oku J.Kuma. O bodyguard no, na dan for bodyguard bi na omo sirem no, omo dey confirm ma J.Kuma edi wuye. It's a simple question. Una oku J.Kuma? Yes, no. Nti oka o say oh na John Mahama o say okosi mochre Amazon gofo na odisika no we Jimmy onim de okeka. Because the party consistently, they have never had a message. Anytime I started for 2000, and I'm about say, no, maybe I say, these are fools. Almost a Jimmy in their head. That is what they think. On Sunday, no, when they launch the manifesto, we will prove to you, the Mayan and then you understand because Kevin, now you are right. 2020, and you know, just a form of 2016. A man can just say the battle is the Lord. 2020, don't man can just form of nana. And the say it is possible. There is no message. There is no message. And the reason why the NPP collapsing and say Ghana for Ghanaians are not stupid, like John Mahama keeps saying. You cannot fool the people all the time. You can fool them once, fool them twice, but the third time they're not going to allow you. And right now, no, the moment you question them, they will tell you Akuffo or the unpass and to no, it is because we are asking the critical questions. The NPP, Aye Party Bia, they have always lost touch with the people. And now make a big show when it comes to Aye NAPO. Now, listen to something here. I'm sure how NAPO has destroyed NPP's campaign. And why Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia today, Ubusane say, Senka ompamu NAPO nonko for yufufra ankobeye, but he has no right to do that. You know why? It is because party no mutim no. It is not party a omojuni Ghana for who. Party a ebusuafo bi party. De ebusuafo ne beka no, eno na den party ni nyina edi ekire. Nti sebio ebusuafo no almost selfish interest no. If it has not selfish interest, no, it has not been satisfied. No matter what you do, it does not matter the intelligence, any submission. Our Bekacham said, so they will not listen because the party is not for the people. Party no they always want to satisfy their selfish interest. Now, here, NAPO has gotten the opportunity to speak, to tell Ghanaians their message, to make sure Ghana for Bawumia message I say, to make sure say or the adifufro bi ba or the bibia become message Bawumia message ho adikudientia Ghana for ketahye ahye omabufuo dollar na kolu 16 ahye omabufuo adikudientia ende me no woka say ende dum so wo ho a omo pese omo beka light bill yentumi ntua petrol yentumi ntua yebu nipa nimtia bibia wo Ghana say yentumi fa nurse fu adwuma the teacher training allowance ende yentumi ntua nursing training allowance yentumintia infrastructure Jonso aboye to say the Jonso abakoko. These are bread and butter issues Ghana for person mutie how you want to solve it, but because there's no message they will resort to dirty politics and jandam. Makachro, the NPP has no message. And the introduction of NAPO has shown, say, the NPP, they have been one of the most useless party in the history of Ghana. But we are now seeing it clearly. Now, this is NAPO. We have the greatest opportunity to tell Ghana for say, when you pese yamamo, when na ye, momfa bodinhwe, esi ukrom, sikasamno, yaye say, when tumanka, this is what he resulted to. Listen to NAPO.
2016. Now, Ghana has shit. Say 2024. Now, Doctor, 2016 near Kotwaba, then 2024 near Kotwaba. Obi owo school only 8 years free now. The age of it is all her. They show us that I know the 12 and now 11 and now 13. Now, I'm probably the president. I say, who is the car man go school? What was school so? Jakania ni Shoka. Who is school so that way Eduba? We have failed inside. Let you have 3 months. Now, who can grab the jai? Oh, here. And the issue will say, well, coach is a training and then nursing training. While I was right there, chef. So, I see, then a full play to me on young magician. I don't know what 2016 about you. President, you can say on young magician. Opa school, Opa giant. We were. Oh, yeah, you have 3 years. Over you have 3 months. No, look at it. And now someone charging with mobile phone to do it. Can you have grown a day? Oh, yeah, be mouth. Obako primary schooler, head the Chinese car, not on trucker, and fund them. Oh, we are graduate, cool, you're graduate. Or so your puncher will, or your dead gold. Nah, why not go up on 7 or surrender? Why not go up on 7 or surrender? What go up on 7 or surrender? And to be sure your dead goat, I ain't even know. Get the other now. Over there go to the move. No cut and quansari. Big one. Sad dead goat to the catcher and say, so 2 billion crown funds education on the basis of much was Zongo. That's Zongo for work for them. Sad dead goat to them. And I'll catch and say, on your magician, on your Juma Baba, put you. Sam back one in the bottom of 2016. And no bishop by or say, so the Ghana's can have a share education. I don't think Ghana future to me.
This is NPP for message for 2024. Safi, more difference, no. Maybe I'm a tanker and go for Jimmy. I was in the deal matem. This is NAPO. Baby, I campaign at senior high school. Akim Asante Akim South. So Asante Akim South. Ojina Ghana young men and women almost senior high school in him. The best campaign, no. Now you get where we are heading. Na sa Jimmy way. Sa Aqua way. We need the greatest opportunity to speak to young people. Now a whole political party in power. Oh yeah, we for now we shall deal with. Oh, yeah, Ghana ni na wo hwa ade we so we na embedi wo so. You could see clearly say Akwa we Jimmy. He's doing wayside politics. And you know, this is the best they can do. This is all that they can go. This is the furthest they can go. They cannot do anything more. Eh? Teacher training and the UTR near to Chrome ha. And Akwara eji mic free. Abozigin team, I can say, hey, we are true for 4 years. Maternal school, my intuition, me alawa, biya, obwa, on cano cre. Abozigin say, hey, and the minimo, my friend, Shakwasi and Penny Jankwara, we nim. And see, these are the fools who have messed up Ghana. Ghana na, as say, Uncle Phobi say, politicians there, on cano cre, and Kwasia for we be. These are young children. These are 16, 17-year-old kids. Mo papam penifua mutuwe fu jene keneri Japan. Ne tu nyine fu dwene ne mbati abrochire ko school papa. NAPO osi so almost 56 years or wari enru 1 year. Sansani o. NAPO osi so bo jantra ko Legon, East Legon. East Legon ne apartments or de bia change oba or vice president dinti wa ware or ye sanseni mema ware 10 years ni napo or ware endru 1 year or ye sansenilization. Now all the things that no jina nkwara ni mu kan, you could see say only facts be to support it. E hearsay politics. E jandam. They think say in seminar omo kan no in 2012, 13, 14, 15 no Ghana for Jimmy. Now he was speaking about nursing training for Alawamba. Now go teacher training, nursing training. Omo di omo ka over 30 months. Omo ntua, omo discano. Sansenilization like that. Sansenia a champion for catch say worry. Because one worry a your position. We are sanseni. That means now we need nyansa what about worry. Me ma worry 10 years. I've been responsible. A responsible dad for 10 years. This idiot standing there, because of power, he wants to be responsible. He's not responsible. He wants to be responsible. Now, I say, John Mahama can say onya magician. Inti anunti, Mama Ghana phone to Abama John Mahama. You see, I keep telling you. John Mahama said, onya magician or discard to Ghana phone anunti men to Abama John Mahama. Where Jimmy, is this politics? Anunti me call. Minu bi awako school, madam fu bi awako school. Enka say, hey, we na NAPO ka entimento abama NAPO ene Bawumia. This is going to make Ghana ni an adwuni ye adwuma to say, oh, we dey chese NAPO nim nyansa. That is the problem we have. Okore ni mo se den John Mahama dim so ba no den o say obi ama na ncha ma obi an charge phone. NAPO kasa na generators in echi mote. Na you say Jetli Mpobwa Ojina ho kasa no Kennedy to stage chairman to stage nkwasiafo nyina to na generators ye kire bo adenta generators so kwasiafo dum so aba omo beso mbedi atum. That means say baby na ojina ho kasa no school ni mu no na light ni wo. If you think I'm lying, listen to him. Listen to the background.
2016 now Ghana highest share say 2024 highest. Now Doctor
on say Ostatika say I don't know, I confused. They be say onisa adwene na emu odin sort be campaign onisa adwene bi otinechi we a senior high school. Now you see politics, you know. Ghana for money be into a Jimmy for they don't know where to start and where to end. This is Asante Akim senior high school. And a party say omo ya campaign. And teacher near or no where Jimmy nti waman crying in a free classroom and a school campus omakobo tent. I keep telling you, the NPP, they have always been a jamboree soroku party. Do no mudi enim no Jimmy. Canada Japan jina stage on ne bati abrochire suade. Muntie me. Canada Japan jina stage ne mma nyina egu abrochire suade. Na Ghana fo nkwasiafo amunye aduane ndi ne mma no egu classroom no ye yi omu nyina free dem wo se mommra na MPP for be campaign into ohwe adene very well Asante Akim. This is what they are doing. Dollar no was 16. Napko fo nyina tifie. Nurse fo nyi adwuma ye. Teacher fo nyi adwuma ye. And the corruption are many ye. Ekura yetim ye kuni pase mmoa. Party ati power no onko kan message no wakwa Asante Akim South. And wakache headmaster say pon school no mu nyina mpie na ye nto nwom na ye nsa. Bodam ni bi nwom na ye nsa. You see how foolish we are. Enti de bia betena na kasa. Enye say bia obi tan MPP o. Nipa dodo mu di MPP no mo Jimmy. O me ankwasiafo. They don't think about you. And starting no, it started from the back. The moment you question them, because they don't have defense, because they don't have message. Sunday, almost on my manifesto, you will see Jimmy. You will see. There's no message again. Now, let's go all the way back. In the year 2000, this was former President Atamels, may his soul rest in peace. I had a so should I know a ding. Thank you very much, team. Production team, they are very solid, and I know we will be getting things done. Thank you, team. Now, the NPP no Sunday almost some manifesto story be no message in your NDC for message. To me because nim say Ghana for any be a for party. na the omo ya ne say e soroku no muchi omo share ni bibi papa bia de mawo Ghana ni. I'm telling you. Now, in 2000, who study Ghana politics study the message between the NDC and NPP. You understand, say, the NDC, they have been very consistent. They have been very consistent when it comes to messaging and staying on messaging and delivering on that message. And that is the difference between NPP and NDC. Now, you see in 2000, the message of Atamels, spreading the benefit of development.
We are
2000, that was the message of the NDC. Atamel's message, that was their message. They were going to spread the benefit of development. So Atamels was thinking he's going to take over from J.J. Rawlings, rural electrification, dams are rolling, see schools, so see the hospitals, so see Atamels was thinking of doing what, making sure those things now J.J. Rawlings benefited the Omamaka and Ghana for until he was going to then work on them. He was going to make sure say a school we see biaka home, say a lighter we be biaka home, say ensua or the biabeka home, say a juma until Atamels and the NDC they were consistent. J.Kuma and NPP for normal power 2000. Kufuor message agenda for positive change. Agenda for positive change. What was that? What is the meaning of that? What does it mean? What was it here? Sorokuno sanom yeno. Their message. Some of the manifesto banner message now. It is different from what they have put in front of the manifesto because the foolish masses they know they don't read. They know those people are illiterate. Majority of them. They know those people they always keep them in the dark. All that they feed them is their hatred. They feed them with their idea be say obi taomo. Into majority of the time whatever they write and put in front of their manifesto is totally different from what they practice when they come to power. Because MPP they are not looking at MPP's message. They are looking at the hatred that the leaders of the MPP are instilling in their hearts. So it is all about sentiment. Their campaign is emotional. In 2000, the year 2000, again on the campaign, Eradicasa, Cindy Thompson, Eradicasa, Namakuma, Tomi Yemo, Mokai. Emotional campaign. Obonso kwasi bi bola so so to nyamenyom. Ohun sa akoya momoni champion sa kwasi afo. Sa no de. In 2000, they came with agenda for positive change and Cindy Thompson nyom ko fae. Eradicasa, Namakuma because do no mu de a sentiment. It is not about thinking about the message. It is not about thinking about the future and what these people can do. It is all about the gendarme. It is all about deceit. Right now, the MPP is struggling because they cannot deceive everybody now. They can only deceive the few who have decided to be deceived. Mameka Ibinchro, Obia Ende, Odangoji NDC MPP atro dibiano. Or no man who kind of person or di. I'm telling you, and it's a running mate to Bawumia, a NAPO, is still standing on stage say, Mahama yo Janfunu. There's no message. Because what him say, yo nipa kubo Ghana, even though him nukreno, Oma Momo Kwan say Jimino, I was say David Omujidi. They have such people and they know the market. They feed those markets. They know their market. And whenever they go to that market, that is their message. I'll go there, but before that, let's go on. Into Atamel's message, spreading the benefits of development. Kufuor, agenda for positive change. Cindy Thompson. Now let's move forward. See, you understand. Now you go to 2004. Some say 2000. 2000 I want to asie ho bae asie ho ni nyina da de lumba ba ku ya o an asie ho asie ho asie ho nti omobo asie ho no okuroma no omobo jantre wi a obura sorry dem a Cindy Thompson nti sa no mo ye omo sa nkofo wi sa no mo te there's never been a message anything and then omo bre no. Now let's go to 2004. Now 2004 NPP NDC follow the message. You understand? Jonathan Mills in 2004, NDC for National Democratic Congress, Manifesto 2004, a better Ghana. So they stood on the same message. It is all about the nation. It is all about making sure, say, Ghana, they will get it right. Now, Akuffo, 2004, positive change. Now you get it. So who studied these two parties are? These NPP for they have never had a message. It resonates. It is always about jamboree. It is only about spreading hatred. It is only about knowing say omo market no ignorant. Omo market no illiterate. Omo market no are people who harbor unnecessary hate in their hearts. And today that is what they touch on, because they feel comfortable. Now from 2004, team, stay with me. Yes, I'll thank you, Mr. S. Now, when you go to 2008, Atamils came back. A change for a better Ghana. Now, what study? The NDC have always told themselves to say what they want to implement for a better Ghana, no, for making sure that the developmental project are all is they will make sure it benefits everyone. No. Their message has stayed within. Even though 2000 when we win election, 2004 when we win election, no, they were still sticking to that, because party they are looking at the developmental project. They are looking at the economic revolution of the people. It is a onye the person now movie, and that is the hallmark of the NDC. So NDC can say Mayor Addo we are the moment are on yes and uncle. It is what study from 92 Rollins to Atamils to Mahama. Whatever the NDC says, so they don't move forward, because it is part of the party's policy, and they always make sure say omo policy is intertwined with the national development policy. In Debiano, they make sure say because of the NDP, the national development plan, they want to make sure say everything that they do syncs. It syncs or it synchronizes with the NDP. The NDC message always stays consistent. Now, Oba Nana Akufo-Addo 2008, moving Ghana forward. Now, moving Ghana forward. From what? From where? We have come out from Hipeka. We have come out from one of the worst government, J.Kuma redenomination. We are talking about a country at this point, so change Ghana, moving Ghana forward. What was the basis moving Ghana forward? Moving Ghana forward can be anything. Until you could see, say, omo idea nyina, omo message nyina has been a messenger. It's just for people to rally around it. As I said, the only sugar egu from ama tatia. All that they do is they look for very sugary words, statements that excite some group of people. And there are two people they target. They target the ignorant literate who think they are ignorant illiterate who think they are illiterate. Maminga munchong. Omo target the social those from middle class so they use the fancy words. And people two strategies. Every time they target some people, they are intellectuals. We are the middle class. They have read books, but they don't have common sense to make sure say the Omosuano is it going to change the Omabrabo. Until what they do is they give them words. In terms words the foolish intellectuals, they are discussing it, because in Ghana, so be to a big word to you. That's how to me automatically so what the NPP does to them, and they say, it will see dogs like Edian, obi to say Kojubento, not Edian news fact. Obi to say Esankoma, Gabi Mutito, because that is what makes them think they are intelligent. We are partner now. If you make two slogan, the foolish masses. So the middle class calling themselves the educated illiterates, Sir, political insects in the middle, school, they throw them at words and they start to do what? Rally and chew words. They can chew words for like 8 months. Inti the foolish masses tribe musa questions Cindy Thompson slogan we know na sa nkwasiafo no so edi nyumenechi inti nkwasiafo no etwi street no na foolish intellectuals na they think say breaking down somebody's foolish English makes them intelligent. No, so it's a news file. That's the two things they do. Once later, you see, say, they speak a lot, they talk a lot, but they are not intelligent. There's a difference between intelligence and somebody who has been to school. There's a difference between education and going to school. You can go through school, but not only educated. Some people are educated. Education is different from schooling. And if you don't get these two things, you will always be listening to a stupid politician who just throw jargons and words, and you think that politician is making sense. In the 2008, that's what they came with. Now, when it came down to 2012, the NDC came with advancing the better Ghana agenda. They are still staying on topic. The idea is, baby, J.J. Rollins, Jeffrey, the NDC is still staying on topic. They are still making sure, say, the idea is always advancing the Ghana agenda. That means Ghana wants someone and in here. How do you advance it? How do you make it benefit the people? In this whole study, even 2012, John Mahama, the message was still to take what Atamils where he ended. Who study baby Akuffo the free in the message now? Ebedu 2008 at Akuffo the message it changed. The two messages changed. But so who study NDC for message now? It still stayed in that thing they want it to stay in, because their message is always intertwined. National development plan. Until you could see advancing the better Ghana agenda. 2012, John Mahama made sure, say, where Atamils ended, he takes it from there. And advancing the better Ghana agenda, and they say, building more schools, creating job opportunities, infrastructure-wise, giving people good, clean water to drink, making sure people get health facilities, making sure you're building. So, the idea with the NDC has always been a social democratic one. The people have to benefit. The Ghana agenda, making sure the people benefit from what the government is getting from them through taxes. Now the Dan Kweku for this message in 2012, transforming lives, transforming Ghana. And you ask again, transforming lives and transforming Ghana. Where is his message? It does not sync with any of Kufuor's message. You could see, say, so we check Kufuor messages. Now we check Akuffo the messages. You could see they are coming from two different worlds. Everybody Obia one agenda, but so we read Atamils messaging all the way to from J.J. Rollins all the way to Atamils, all the way to to Mahama. You could see that they have stayed within message. They have always made sure Ghana first. But you see, the NPP, they play with words. They know they have a lot of foolish, ignorant masses that follows them. And these people, it is not about the issues. It is about how they feel. And NPP, when it comes to those things, I'll give it to them. They know, they know how to treat them. They have their antidote. They have lived with them and they are part of them. So every second, they know the kind of medicine to give those people. Now, from 2012, we came to 2016. 2016, John Mahama's message, NDC, and changing lives, transforming Ghana. Nana Addo Dankwa change an agenda for jobs. See, John Mahama's message was after he took over 2012 and then all the way to 2016. All that he was doing was advancing on the Ghana agenda. So what did he do within 2012 to 2016? He made sure wherever Atamils stopped, he continued, added more. The idea was, now you are changing lives and transforming Ghana. How do you transform Ghana without infrastructure? How do you transform Ghana without good roads? How do you transform Ghana without building markets? How do you transform Ghana without building schools? How do you transform Ghana without making Ghana go digital? How do you transform Ghana without creating jobs for nurses, for teachers? You need to transform Ghana through infrastructure. So the transformation from 2012, building on the Ghana agenda to 2016, now was the time to make sure you get jobs. So the idea was changing lives through the transformation from Atamils. In 2016, now John Mahama say, now the investment we have done in Ghana through because we see school job creation, we see hospital job creation for a nurse, school a teacher. So we see marketer job creation for the people in the market sector. Aunties, people who say they want to work in trade. So enim na so ko see Accra Data Center, Accra Data Center. Ninya, you are creating job for the youth who want to go into digitalization or coding. You want when you build Swami market, when you go around. So after all that, 2016 ended. Now John Mahama was thinking about how do we make this thing we have done, all these infrastructure, benefit the people. How are you going to change their lives? You have to make sure you get a lot of nurses in the system, because who are UGMC who are Regi Hospital who are Tamale Teaching Hospital who are over 3,000 chip compounds. Now let it benefit the people. And into 2016, changing lives, transforming Ghana, because now they have been able to transform Ghana. They need to change lives. I hope you are following me. This is basic. Make sure politics, the way I make brothers on Loud Silence TV in Kotomuni, the whole day, I am here to basically open it up for you. The Ghana transformation, now it is left with the lives. So now John Mahama be activate what you call job creation, changing lives. He was targeting nurses dodua afena yebe you or maba bontene ababenya de ejumaye, because there are over 3,000 chip compounds, there are regional hospitals, there are district hospitals. He has been able to move Ghana from HIPIC. He has IMF conditionalities. He has been able to set the country to a point whereby now the young people, Ghana will get jobs. And that was the next step, and John Mahama be taking Ghana from 2016 all the way to 2020. Until you could see, say they were still in the message. The idea was to employ unemployed graduates. That was the idea of John Mahama. Until now, all yet building of infrastructure in Ghana. The idea was that at the end of the day, how are these infrastructure going to benefit the Ghanaian to change their lives? Until don't see manifesto as manifesto. Look at the consistency in the manifesto, because ejuma sit down be nasa usia kodru the window leveler. That's the next time you don't start from foundation, because why foundation anyway? You continue from window level, and that has been at their NDC baby Akuffo jano nana dan Akuffo Addo or change the agenda for jobs. But at the end of the day, what did Akuffo create? The agenda for jobs. So you could see, say, my idea and Akuffo idea was totally different. They had an idea to come in with words. They were just coming in, bringing words, lying to the people, and the Jamboree people will be on the streets. Now, let's move forward a little bit. Mr. P, team, stay with me. Now, let's go to 2016. Sorry, this was 2016. That was John Mahama. Now, let's go to 2020. See the consistency in the NDC message. In the NDC message manifesto 2020, you'll say jobs, prosperity, and more. And what who the People's Manifesto. The People's Manifesto na John Mahama echoed the whole Ghana. Meeting Ghanaians. That was the first time people were shaking John Mahama's hand, hugging him. Mamefu no muni opportunity. Enkwara no muni opportunity. Obi ampa no Christ person obetumi John Mahama tena table ba akoso. Akande opesa John Mahama yema no. That was the breaking point in Ghana politics. John Mahama and Professor Nana Opoku-Agyeman went to the people and said, you the people, you, Wuntina Metro Manifesto, tell me what you want. That was where Ghana politics took a turn. When it comes to messaging, from 2016 to 2020 especially, when Ghana politics it take a turn. When John Mahama, Professor Nana Opoku-Agyeman, NDC decide to give power to the people, for the people to write a manifesto, that was the beginning of the end of the NPP. In this whole study, the People's Manifesto, every single thing in the People's Manifesto, it wasn't written by the NDC, it was written by the people, and the people wanted NDC to implement it in their favor. In this whole study, consistently, the NDC have stuck with the people. They have lived within the boundaries. The people, now 2020, Nana Akufo Addo, what was his message? Leadership of service. Leadership of service. To who? For who? By who? So you could see, the NPP, their message has never resonated with the people. They have had this gap between the people's needs and what they want. Into every day, they use words and grammar. And Sunday, that is what they will be going to do.
abusua we ne ensɛm a ɛkɔɔ so ɛwɔ highway ne so ɛyɛ finally no Matthew Opoku Prempa yɛfrɛ no NAPO Kevin Taylor ɛkyerɛ sɛ ɔno ɛna okun J.Kuma kyerɛ sɛ yisi a ne so ate a NAPO ne saman ɛnhant na ɛnyɛ asɛm ketewa nti Ghana NAPO ehia mpaebɔ abusua bɛde yɛabɛdwafo ase sɛ ɔmo gye pene kokotie saa audio ne de ma yɛ medam ase.